Hey Kevin, so I had to sit down and think pretty long and hard about what things you might not know about me, um, which I think is saying something pretty cool about our relationship because I had to be, wait, what wouldn't he know about me? He knows all of my little secrets and stuff. So I don't know if I told you this or not, but I had the vampire bug long before Twilight came out. One of my favorite books when I was little was this little nifty guide called The Vampire Hunter's Guide. And it tells you all you need to know about hunting vampires. Except I was on Team Pro Vampire. I checked out every single kid's book in the library that had anything to do with vampires. I watched all of these vampire movies. My favorite was The Little Vampire because that had good vampires in it, and that was the side I was on. I was on the side that vampires are awesome, and yes, so what if they have to drink human blood? They're still really cool, and if I had the chance to be a vampire, I'd take it. And so that was always my opinion. I actually had an imaginary friend named Vina, who was my vampire buddy, and I would talk to her right before I fell asleep, and we'd have adventures in the woods, and I'd always be like, why can't you make me a vampire? And I don't really remember why she didn't. But needless to say, obviously, when Twilight first came out, I was hooked because, oh my god, here are these vampires portrayed in a good light. Although I didn't really like Edward that much, I did kind of be like, oh yeah, Edward, oh Edward, because what girl can read the first Twilight and not be like that? But then as soon as I read New Moon, I was like, what? To hell with Edward, Jacob all the way. So, I think I started reading it in 8th grade, so that would have been, wow, that would have been in 2006, 2005, 2006, that area. So obviously long before the huge Twilight bug hit everyone. And on that note, because I was the only person in my school who owned a copy of Twilight, it got passed around a lot. As you can see, the condition this is in, yeah. And then one girl took it upon herself to draw a little heart next to Edward's name, like every other page. So that's where I got my inspiration from for the PETA thing. So, I continued reading Twilight. I love Twilight, I love New Moon, I love Jacob, and then I read Eclipse and I was like, eh. And then by the time Breaking Dawn came out, I was like, even more. As soon as I became this worldwide phenomenon that everyone's like, oh my god, I love Twilight, and I see the cheerleaders reading it, I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to put that down and not say that I used to be obsessed with it. Does that make sense? So, that's your little known fact about me for the day, is that I'm kind of a vampire-obsessed person. Although, now, you go into a good young adult section and everything is vampire and it's all crap. So I think I'm going to have to wait about 10 years for all of this vampire hype, thanks to Twilight, to die down so I can start finding the little-known, awesome vampire books. One of which is Vampire Academy. I love Vampire Academy. Ah! Okay, I think I already made a cow video about that once, but I love Vampire Academy. Okay, I just like the idea of vampires. And I know you and I already made that promise to each other that if in fact one of us ever did get bitten by a vampire, we'd bite the other one. That would be a cool way to spend eternity, wouldn't it? Sucking blood out of people? I'm all for it. Plus I think bangs would be kind of sexy. Just saying. Yeah. Okay, on a completely different note, my day is awesome because tonight is the music formal. And, not music formal, sorry, music awards banquet, so all of the people in all of the different ensembles get together and we have a fancy dinner at the same restaurant that our prom was held at, actually. And we all sit with each other and we get dressed up. I'm wearing one of the dresses that I got in Germany, the dress that I'm planning on wearing to graduation as well, the white on bottom, blue on top. Did I show you that? I don't know, but I really like it a lot, so I'm going to wear that. And I'll have a blast, and I might win an award or two. Who knows? I think the likely bet is that I might win an award in orchestra. There's a lot of competition in band, so I don't think I won one there. But I will keep you updated and let you know. So that's why my day is awesome. And I like your pants. That's why I love you, because you have good taste in fashion and pants. seriously, I'll walk down the street and I'll be like, oh, look at that guy. And they're like, he's not that cute. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but look at his pants. I like his pants. So I'm really big on when a guy wears pants that actually fit him and aren't like 5,000 sizes bigger than his actual thighs are, and wears them like down at his thighs instead of up on his waist, hips, whatever. So I'm a really big fan of your taste in pants. So that's why I love you for today. I love your pants. I could say something right now, but my parents might be watching this, so I'm not going to say it. And you're not on Skype yet, and it's kind of depressing. And I think we should just tell these time limits to go to hell, because it's not like I ever actually stay within them when it's Nima. Once we go back to editing, I guess we can try to stay within them again, but I just ramble, you know me. So I'm very looking forward to hearing what little known fact about yourself there is, because I'm sitting here thinking, is there something he's not telling me? Does he have like a fetish of little kittens living in a garden shed? That made no sense. It was supposed to be funny in my mind, but no. Damn you, Nima. That would get edited out. Can't wait for June 1st. Editing again, yes. So yeah, I'm excited to hear your little known challenge. And I like this idea of a challenge week. Let's brainstorm it up and think of one for next week as well. Okay, I love you. I'll go see if you're on Skype yet. I think my computer just died. Damn it. Bye!